Hello, you beautiful souls. Hope you're well and in good spirit. Now, I've seen recently some posts from Florida about the rescue mission of 60 children that have been found, like the missing children, basically trafficked. Now, I mentioned before about a task force in place to find these missing children, right? And it's absolutely amazing what people are doing to find these children who, bearing in mind, have suffered horrendous trauma. Horrendous. And like, you might think to yourself, how on this earth do children just go missing? I'm about to show you, okay? This is a fact. Some of you might know that I was brought up in care, put in care at the age of 3, suffered abuse, foster parents, went into a children's home, more abuse, if I'm honest, and just a really rough time, okay? But these children, I'm pretty sure, have been through worse than me, right? So I'm about to expose how easy it is for children to go missing, right? Now I'm going to show you my passport, okay? 1983. Move that. I was going to Florida on holiday, apparently. But as you can see there, application for entry until indefinitely, okay? Now, who gave my foster parents the authorization to take me to America for indefinitely, okay? US Immigration, Miami. Right, just to prove that this was me. There's my date of birth. There's my face. I'm going to talk about my face in a minute. And there. I'm not a British citizen. I'm an Englishman, for those who know. You've noticed the all caps name. Alright, so here's another mugshot of me, look. So that's how these children are going missing. Foster parents have been given the authority to take children anywhere they like, for indefinitely. So that's one part, okay? Just goes to prove how easy it is to traffic children, okay? Now I've got here reports of when I was in care, right? I can't show you it because it's confidential, but I can read some of it out. That's going to help. Right, so one of my forms is, bearing in mind, remember the date of the passport, 1983, right? So I was in care then. One of these forms is 1985 and the other is 1986, right? So I'll start with 1985. Child's weight at birth, not known. Time of birth, not known. The 1986 form, child's weight at birth, £7 2 ounces. Time of birth, afternoon. Now how did they not know that in 85, but all of a sudden they knew it in 86? Now I can tell you that's a lie, because both my parents, when they were alive, said £6 something. They could never agree on the exact weight, which, it is what it is. But it was never £7. I was born early, premature. So there's a lie there, okay? Now, on one of the pages, I don't know if you remember, I put a video up a while ago saying I was called a wooden boy, okay? Now I'm going to read out the first paragraph, right, of this page, and then I'll read another bit out at the bottom. Right, the first paragraph. Michael presents as an attractive, delightful little boy. He is physically very appealing, with twinkling blue eyes, dimples, and an almost pretty face. Is that an advert for a paedophile? For fuck's sake. Right, so, at the bottom, it's the language. Like, what the fuck? Right, at the bottom, it's on about the relationship that I had. Bearing in mind, when I was putting care of these foster parents, the husband at the time left, right, and on the same day, she moved a new fella in, right. Pete, his name was, and he was a horrible man, right. And it says here, Michael was more able to attach himself to men due to his bond with his father, right. I was abused by women, by the way, and formed an affectionate relationship with his foster father. However, when his foster father's marriage failed and the couple separated, Michael felt rejected and the affectionate feelings evaporated. He tried to keep in touch with his foster father but was prevented from doing so by his foster mother. Right? Michael's foster mother remarried, but Michael formed no relationship at all with the second husband, who could not cope with the wooden little boy. How fucking dare they? I was put in a foster care family that broke up, marriage broke, right? So not only did I suffer separation and detachment from my real parents, but again, in the foster family, and taken to America, and the lies on my form, and called a wooden boy. This is the care system, guys. So, when you see these videos of saving 60 children, just think to yourself, how did they go missing? How? Well, I've just shown you. So I just thought I'd raise awareness, and I pray to all these children get the right help. Please God. Love you guys.